I wish it would save that I was using the encoder every single time. It keeps making me change it. Can you bring me some fried chicken? Dude, I'm not going outside. I'll tell you this, Andrew. If I PB, I will make a deal specifically for you. I will DoorDash you some fried chicken if you would like, or I'll send you a DoorDash gift card, like I do normally when I PB. My head hurts way too bad. I didn't go to the gym today, but I wanted to be productive, so we're going to do some speedruns today. Otherwise, I would love to bring you some fried chicken. I would love to bring you some fried chicken. I think it's going to be a chill one today. Like I said, I'm live earlier than I normally have been, and I feel like people are programmed to me being live closer to 5 now. Thank you, Blaine. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I mean, at least I'm used to having migraines. Like, I usually have migraines at least like 3 days a week, but today's just been one of those days where it's like it's making me nauseous from how in pain I am. But I can also look back and say, you know what, dude, you've been killing it in the gym. It's okay to take a rest day. Which same to you, by the way, Blaine. I did not get to catch today's walk session, but I hope it went well, and I'm very, very proud of you. And keep that shit up, dude. The merch looked dope. Action over motivation, right? One day at a time. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. All right, let's see if we can get something going. I did make a deal when Amber gets here. We'll do some 16-star, but for right now, we're gonna do some 70. And see if we can get something going. Is you not just too loud? Really? Okay, I'll turn it down once I get in there, okay? But thank you for the heads up. Oh, I know why. Okay, let me get the star first. I was doing offline runs, so I switched the audio source. I do this every time. Might be doubled for a second. Here we go. Sorry, y'all. All right, that should be much better. Thank you for letting me know. What up, Dev? Yeah, I was doing some offline. I attempted some offline runs on my lunch break earlier. Migraines include oats, corn, and quinoa. Nah, you keep it up, dude. You literally, I find you so funny. I think you're a regular laugh riot. Excuse me. I looked last night, by the way. There's officially only 25 hours until my Mario 64 playtime on Twitch is higher than Animal Crossing New Horizons. So it is creeping up really fast, considering how much I played Animal Crossing during 2021, 2022. That's pretty crazy to me. That ain't gonna work. Yep, we're good for one of those at least once a stream. Hey, what up, Luna? Thank you for checking in. What up, Zoe? How are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are having beautiful, beautiful. What's today? Tuesday? It is Tuesday. I checked my phone. I checked my phone to be sure. I wasn't positive. Well, we're putting our time in for the league. Dev, I actually think that, hey, what up, Richie? Dev, I actually think they have him in the minor leagues for right now doing rehab starting, some rehab starts. I know he played one. I don't know if they're gonna have him do today as well, or if they called him up yet. I missed the news today for the Red Sox. It does feel like a Monday 2.0 today specifically. Hey, what up, Chelsea? Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm excited to check out some of your streams. That's one of the cool things about League, is meeting all of the people that end up on your team or that you hadn't run into in the category before. Okay, we're not going to reset there, but just know that I normally would have. We'll get the hands moving today. By the way, y'all should check out Chelsea. That's one of my teammates on Team Baba. It's your first league. I was co-captains with Sarah last year. It's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a vibe. She always does a really good job with. She is much better at setting a good vibe for like a team than I am. Like, don't get me wrong, like I'm all right, but she absolutely carried with the vibes last year. She's really good with making League feel a little bit special. All right. Captain, yeah, she is very captain coded. Yeah, her and Corinna are gonna do a great job. Dude, 30? Luna, thank you. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Orange chicken and rice? Damn. You know what the best thing about orange chicken is? Well, it's not the best thing, but the next best thing other than orange chicken. Having the white rice and then like the orange chicken sauce kind of like drips down into it. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking things, but dude, it's always banger. You just clean the rest of the plate up with it or bowl. You just won Smartest Chatter the other day? Oh, not even in there right now. But thank you. Yeah, I wasn't able to jump into Megan's today. I literally just, my head hurt so bad. I slept as soon as I finished work today. Just dealing with the migraine. What up, Lemon? No, I'm a white rice guy. I'm a white rice guy. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy myself some brown rice, but... Hey, what up, Ice? How are you doing today, man? Lemon, I hope we're having a good one. Lemon, when I get a chance, I'm gonna... Oh, I shouldn't say it. Aye. So we haven't crashed out yet? I'm dealing with a little bit of a migraine right now, so it'll be a little bit more of a chill stream for me. Spoke too soon? Yeah. Yeah. It'll be some low energy today. Yeah, right, dude. Phone dies. I just like the texture of white rice more. I'm a big texture guy. Were you a captain? I was a co-captain last year, yes. Yes, Sarah and I were co-captains, so I was stoked that I ended up on her team again. It was my first time ever being in the draft pool. Oh, that's okay. Put an ice pack. It always stems from the neck for me. I have a previous neck injury that causes it every once in a while. All those damn years of backyard football. Exactly, Ice. That's the way I'm looking at it. That's the way I'm looking at it. Yeah, I've had migraines since I was in like middle school, so luckily I don't let them stop me. We're just gonna go. But even with those killer runs that we had the other day, I still feel like part of me is derusting. As much as derusting, I guess, in the sense that I have there. Because I'm still trying to get the muscle memory back that I had for a while. I had some killer runs going. BC or Goody powders? What is that? Are those like pre-workouts or something? Protein? But yeah, I wanted to make sure I hopped on regardless, just because I may take tomorrow off stream. I have not decided yet. Emily is going to be away for her internship on Thursday, so I want to make sure I spend some good quality time with her before she's gone until like Friday night. So I'll let you guys know in Discord for sure tomorrow, though. No, that's fine. Shebang. Do you know any Joe Mama jokes? I probably did when I was in like middle school or I feel like we've evolved from Joe Mama jokes to D's nuts jokes as a society, right? I feel like that's where we've evolved to. Even we might have even moved past. Actually, I think for the most part we're kind of at like 6, 7 jokes now, basically. A flat iron steak? Dude, how much butter are you gonna use on that thing? Be honest. Alright, take things nice and slow today. Nice and slow. 6-7, what does that mean? Dude, Lord knows if I know. I have no idea. I just work here. I prefer avocado oil. Ooh, gotcha. Oh, thank you, Amber. I appreciate it. Thank you for the good luck. Drive safe, please. We'll do 16 whenever your chariot arrives home. A little bit of 16. Not a bunch. Just a little bit. Just like a sampling of 16 star, you know what I mean? By the way, if anybody's on YouTube, don't forget to like the stream. It helps a bunch with pushing it out to other people. So if you're on there, don't forget. Yeah, I might spend some time this weekend as well learning. So I think I touched on this briefly in chat the other day, but y'all, a few months ago, there was a 1-star strat discovered called Crack Slide, which allows you to circumvent the 30-star door downstairs a little bit. So if I can learn how to do that, that would be sick and snag some points for our team. 'Cause I've never done it before. And I know Oat Slice, who is another teammate of mine, has a really, really, really good guide on how to do it. So I'm going to probably spend some time doing that. I will probably boot up the good old alt account to, like, learn it. So I'll actually be live on the 24/7 channel. For once. But I'll ping if that's the case. Or I just do it in Discord. I don't know. Either way, it's always fun to have it with, like, people around, you know? Or learn how to do things. I thought 6 and 7 were numbers to count. Well, aren't they kind of both? Richie, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I probably have ever seen any YouTube series that you've ever asked me. Just being completely candid with you. I have no idea what that is. I don't know what the Digital Circus is. I don't know what SMG is. Of the things that I think we have very different YouTube watching habits. But what is it about? I imagine it's like a fan-made Sonic series. Ah, I was hoping it would grab right there. Pretty late right there. Yeah, there we go. Now, if we're talking Tip to Tip by Ludwig, that's a series I've watched. But I feel like a lot of the ones that you watch are like animated ones, and I don't really watch any animated YouTube series. Like, especially not video game driven ones, you know? Whoops. There's series on Netflix? I've never even heard of it. The series is on Netflix? I've literally never heard of that in my life. Interesting. But no, honestly, I'm really... I have to admit to you, I'm not a big Sonic fan. I don't really love any Sonic games. The only reason I like Sonic Adventure 2 is because of the Chow Garden and the soundtrack. You're not confusing me. Don't worry about it, dude. Just having conversation. I hope that you can forgive me. Dude, you have no reason to apologize. Don't worry about it. You're good. If I'm not as laughy or smiley as usual, trust me, it's just because I have a migraine. Hey, what up, Kelly? Whoops. Kelly, how's it going today? Really? That's very interesting. Oh, hey, what up, Sari? How are you doing today? Sari, look up in the top left where Mario's lives are. Look, we got our little reading Baba chick up there. I had to throw that shit on there. But thank you. Yes, we're trying. I'm a little behind right now, but yeah, look at the whole gang's coming in. Let's go. Kelly, thank you for the good luck. But no, yeah. I mean, I'm dealing with a migraine, but it's all good. Like I said, I'm so used to dealing with them that it's not a huge deal. But like we gotta get the grind in. We gotta support the homies. I try my best. I especially like if I'm in team meetings, I always throw like a lurk on there during work. Or I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I know Sarah streamed early yesterday, but I'm gonna just have to like leave a lurk with my MacBook in her chat if she ever streams at night, because there's no way I'm ever gonna make it. I'm so old and washed up. I'm so old and washed up. You know, I'm in bed by 9:30. I got a ping. Sarah's going live at 10. I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, Schmike's in town? That's so sick. I'm glad you guys are chilling. Dude, I miss Schmike. I hope he's doing well. If you remember, please tell him I said hi. I miss that little guy. Dev says, who is that? You've learned how to dance in the rain? I have. Do you pop a SETI? I did take an Excedrin right before stream. So guys, if things get a little crazy in here, I apologize ahead of time. No, it's all good, Mario. I didn't, no, it's all good. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah. I forgot that one Drake line. It's about popping a Xan until I land, but I'm popping a SETI and, well, forget it. No, I saw the vision. Thank you. The migraine is just a brain fog, you know? Also, I think I'm officially in unk status, so it makes it a little bit more tough. Yo, what up, Sleepy Pup? No, continue, please. I just flipped a switch. And it's not the reset button, okay? It's the on and off on Nintendo 64. Have you met Tim Allen before? Yeah, Tim Allen and I actually go way back. I was there when he recorded the voice lines for Buzz Lightyear. Back in the, what was it, 1994? 95? Yeah, we go way back. Hey, what up, Chicken Wing? No, I did not get a haircut. I'm just not bald anymore. For those that don't know, I was bald for like 5 months. So I was appropriating bald culture, which I apologize for. Like, I feel like Seabeard would have my head if he found out, but just know, yeah, I have a few friends who were bald, so it's like they said it was all good. They gave me the pass and everything. Admittedly, I do usually wear a hat on stream, but I'm trying to be better about not wearing a hat because it just dries out your scalp, dude. I'm trying to be the dry scalp guy. Like, I don't want to be known as that. I've missed streams lately, Chicken Wing. I've missed having you around. I hope you're doing well. I hope life's treating you well. Listen, it's the summertime. It's hard for people to be in streams. I get it. I don't take it personally. What did Dive and Doll say? I didn't even see it yet. Probably something about punching somebody in the face for being bald or something. Probably something incredibly baldophobic. Oh, Dev. It was Dev, not Dive and Doll. I apologize. I misread again. When Buzz was calling Woody a sad, sad little man, Tim actually visualized Brian during the line read. Dude, I was like 3. I was like 3 when that movie came out. And let me tell you, it's a rough start to a run, but we're getting the hands moving, so it's all good. Oh, that's really bad for CCM. Do you miss me, Mr. Streamer Man? Are you talking to me? Who are you? I think Toy Story was the actual first movie that I saw in theaters. My dad, I've told this before on stream. My dad tried to take me to go see The Lion King when it first came out. And it was dark in the theater and I cried and we immediately had to leave. So, like, I think he said I lasted maybe 5 minutes. That's some personal stuff. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. 5 minutes is a long time to last. Dude, it's honestly like, it might as well be a full workday in my eyes. What up, Alex? Oh, man. We're just getting the hands going anyway. This will be Reset City. PB? I really have to. I really have to pull my weight for this league. We came so close the other night. We had like 3 PBs that, or 3 runs that went into Rainbow Ride, and I just couldn't pull it out. But we've been playing well. I'm just trying to build that consistency again. Like, what am I doing? Figure it out, buddy. The fuck was that? Getting the motivation to mow? Dude, just crack open just get like a what we like to call in the industry a tubbed out. Do you have any tub infused beverages? Like you got like a multivitamin laden lemonade? But yeah, Chicken Wing, I really do appreciate that. And I'm sorry you're going through some personal stuff. We got you. Relax with us for a bit. Baby Brian made it through the previews for Pulp Fiction and Shawshank. They definitely played that before The Lion King. Yeah, yeah. I remember that specifically. It's too early for that. I want a ball after. Oh, maybe just have some lemonade while you mow, or maybe one beer, like a Michelob. All right, man. We lost him already. We lost his ass already. All right, let's maybe let's not do that again. All of a sudden forgotten Lakitu skip. I'm just joshing, man. Dude, you can josh me any day. Dude! Diving Doll, thank you for the 9 months, man.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle.
Little migraine baby.
Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Drink a beer for every row you finish on the lawn. I hope you don't have a big lawn. Actually, I think, Alex, you have a decent... Don't you have a decent-sized backyard? Never josh a man without drinking him first. You're on a heater today, Dev. I don't know what's going on with you, but you keep that work up. Keep that work up. Do you have a ride-on lawnmower? Dude, eventually, I already know you're going to get one of those tractor mowers, and you're going to have your big hat on. You're going to be cruising around with your tank tops to show off your big biceps. I know it's going to happen, dude. It's only a matter of time. Every dad goes through it. I don't know why I said dad. I meant to say homeowner. I'm not dropping news, by the way, y'all. I don't know why I said dad. I don't know why I said that. I'll send you a video when I'm riding. Yeah, it's not the first time. Dad, all of a sudden Alex just drops news in chat. You know what's funny is my neighbor lets me borrow his ride-on lawnmower, so I just crank that. Dude, let's go. Yeah, when I become a homeowner, that's one of the things I'm definitely going to get is probably like a Cub Cadet mower tractor. I would estimate hopefully within the next like year and a half, I would guess. Probably try to purchase my first home or even like a condominium or something. Once Emily finishes up with college. Absolutely no rush. No, I mean, listen, I'm totally happy with where I'm at right now too. We are actually, when this lease is up, we are probably going to move a little bit closer to where everybody is again, because her schedule will be a lot more manageable. So, we'll probably be somewhat in your vicinity, like maybe like 20, at least within like 20 minutes, I would say. 'Cause right now you're about an hour away. I'm pretty sure. Maybe a little less. Never really explored this area. Yeah, seriously, I never really ventured over there either. We went condo, got the keys last... Dude, hell yeah, ABS, congratulations. Hunting paperwork BS involved in buying a home is insane, but it's pretty nice to own something. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. Congrats on snagging the keys. It's a big step. It's very, very exciting. I feel like there's a lot of people in the community that have been house hunting lately. I know Kelly's been looking. Excited because, to be honest, I feel like it's going to happen this time. Feel way more prepared compared to last year. Hell yeah, Kelly. I'm sure. I say this. Listen, like I said, I haven't gone through the process of buying my own home yet. But I'm a firm believer in the majority of the time, especially with buying a home, sometimes that patience is key. Like, it's all going to work out, you know? It's meant to be, it's meant to be. Bang. Five-figure budget to renovate the bathroom. And I can't even imagine what she's going to do. That may be the true adventure. Hey, listen, man. Hopefully they have a vision. Hopefully they have a vision, and it's a good compromise between the two of you. Meanwhile, I'm splitting rent and sharing a bunk with my guy friend. No homo. Hey, that's okay, man. Dev, you can move in with us if you want. For like, you can stay on the couch for like a week or so. Low-key bunk beds are awesome. Dude, when I get older, whenever I have a home, I think the spare bedroom, I think I low-key want to put like queen-size bunk beds in there. Is that crazy? Steel reinforced bed framing to hold up the queen mattress up top. I'll never, when I was a kid, I didn't know how, like, the bunk beds worked and how it positioned the bed up in the top. You know, where it's like wooden support beams. And I decided when I was younger, because I was never told not to, like, I was always told, oh, jumping on the bed's, like, okay, as long as you do it kind of, like, not, you know, crazy or whatever. And I jumped on that. And, y'all, when I heard the crack of the wood down below, when I was, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years old, I knew I was in trouble. I knew some bad news was coming my way. Ah, damn, I did that again. Won't be bad, though. I yearn for a wraparound porch and giant kitchen and giant bathtub. Dude, giant bathtub sounds really nice. I don't take as many baths as I was, once upon a few years ago, but Emily loves a good bath. Waterbed? Waterbed just sounds like such a stressful experience. Like, I don't think I could ever allow that. Like, I think I would sleep wonderfully, but there's just so much opportunity for, like, catastrophe to take place. I laid on one waterbed one time. It was my next door neighbor had one, I remember. When I was a kid. Like Mr. Bucket? Yeah, she would have been okay with it then. Five little monkeys broke the bed. I swear it wasn't me. You should have seen them. They came in and they did all of this. But man, it was comfy. I'm sure it was. The softer the bed, the better for me. I have a really hard time with harder mattresses. Like, I literally gave up. Like, I would have had a full room at TwitchCon last year, like for Emily and I to share, and we literally switched to get a different bed and asked Megan if she wanted the other one. Because she prefers a hard mattress, and I was laying on it, and I felt like I was laying on like a wooden plank. I just couldn't do it. Yep. We should do some super flex mock drafts together. I'd be down to help you out. I would be down to help you out.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle.
I would be down. Maybe later tonight I'll hit you up and I'll let you know. We can do mock drafts while Emily we do like a little family movie night on Tuesdays with Emily's sister Haley and her husband. So we could do that while we watch the movie. Alex, do you remember this movie that the Burrises had on VHS? It was called Wild America. And it was about 3 brothers that they go out and they like document a bunch of the wild areas in the United States. And it was kind of like a not coming of age movie, but it was kind of like a brothers movie. There's like a scene with a bear cave. They ended up giving it to us because we used to ask to borrow it all the time. It was like one of my favorite movies as a kid, but we're watching that tonight. Oops, I was talking about the monkey, not the Mario red coin. One fell off and bumped his head. Yeah, I can't believe I hit that little edge right there when I did. But it's all good. My hands are feeling good now. I say that. Summer League lasts until September 14th. September 14th, so a little over a month left. So I'm trying to stream as much as I can right now, because I'll be gone for a week in September. So that's I'm getting front loaded. I'm gonna be very front loaded. Golden Shower raid. You know, I know a few people in this chat who were a part of Golden Showers before. Megan, thank you for the raid. Megan, do you have a migraine today? I was just unconscious for an hour and a half trying to get rid of it, and it did not work. But thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it, dude. Head fine. Oh, that's good. Ugh. I gotta text you after stream. We have some serious drama to figure. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Guys, press 1 if anyone's ever participated in a golden shower in this chat. Actually, you know what? Don't answer that. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Casey, thank you for the 42 months. Yeah, we thank you for the watch streak. Megan peed on the camera so we could experience one. Whoa! That's awesome. Dude, I kind of... Actually, never mind. Is that what you guys were fighting for like, the camera down in the corner? Nice. Are you talking to me? I'm not a pervert. Wait. Why did I type... Wait. How did I type 1? I did not type that. Dude, who hacked my account? Guys, am I hacked? I've been playing Mario this whole time. What's going on here? What is the duck name? This is our team logo. This is our team mascot, Baba. We're Team Baba. And this is the bloke that's gonna power us to all the wonderful PBs. What did Andrew say? Man, I'm going away now. Wait, why? Guys, we can't have a little... What's a little Rager Brian stream without a little golden shower talk, you know? You know? You know that Baba means drool? Fun fact. That's okay. I'm a fan. He's using his third hand. Yeah. All right. Dude, can you imagine if I had, like, I was like this, and then, like, a third hand popped up? Tiff, what's up? Kendi, hello. Hello, everybody that came in with the raid. If anybody doesn't happen to know who I am, my name is Brian. We are speedrunning Super Mario 64 because it is the Super Mario 64 Community Summer League. Or at least the speedrunning Community Summer League. And we're gonna get a 53 this run. Because you're all here now. I just decided. You can call someone Beboso or Baboso. I like that. Hey, Baboso. Thought your name was Chester. Who, me? Chester wouldn't be a bad name. If my name was Chester, I think I'd go by Stir. Just to switch things up a little bit. Fixed. Okay, good. Honestly, that's brave. Rager Chester. See, it doesn't flow as well. Guys, I've been thinking about a rebrand anyway. What do you guys think of, actually, I'm kind of nervous to say this. What if people think differently of me? Guys, be honest. I need some serious feedback here. What do we think of the name Rager Prolapse? I'll take the account name. God damn it, dude. Now I gotta rebrand. Thought so hard on it. I hate it. Well, I mean, guys, it was just a feeling out process. It'll make you stick out. What a slogan, dude. Oh my god. Rager Prolapse. It'll make you stick out.
Happy frickin' anniversary.
Happy frickin' anniversary. Hold on. Thank you to whoever that was. Cooking right now. Dude, Victoria, thank you for the 10 months. How's it going today? How are you in little Scoot? By the way, in case anybody is just coming in, Alex is about to mow the lawn completely braless. Just like Ninja's dream, so just be aware that he's feeling real kooky today. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, dude. Timing is perfect. Oh my god. Prolapse. Double prolapse. Triple prolapse. By the way, if y'all have not done today's Mount Rushmore... Did I spell it right? Oh, there we go. Make sure you guys do it. I need to make sure I review them at the end of stream today, because I forgot to do that again yesterday. But we have our own whole-ass website for it, which is incredible. Made by Laura, by the way. Gluten-free LP. He's napping on me right now? Oh, I'll be sure. All right, do you need me to not yell? I can keep it chill if you need me to. I don't want to wake up Scoot. Silene. All right. No, you know what? Banger. Banger. Isn't tonight the meteor showers? Or is that tomorrow night? Is that what you're talking about? But there's some big meteor showers coming this way. Give Laura $5 for her work on the site. I did. I donated to her Ko-Fi. All right, just saw a combination I never thought I'd see in this chat. Thank you, Kelly. Oh, Dev. No. You're fine, dude. You're golden. Guys, just like the K-pop demon hunters, y'all are looking a little golden in here today. Dude, the controller feels so much better after the surgery on it. Oh my gosh. Happy I took it apart yesterday. There was, for anybody that wasn't in stream yesterday, so I'm using an N64 controller with like a steel stick and everything. But there was a spring in the stick housing that for some reason was hitting up against the angles of the stick. And, it wasn't really causing any, like, issues with jumps or turns or anything. It was just more of, like, an annoyance. Like, because I would hear and I would feel a clicking sound whenever I went to do like an upright or like an up left or some kind of movement along those lines. God damn, Kendi. What up, Charlotte? By the way, how are we all doing today? Everybody good? Scale of 1 to 10. Throw that shit in chat. And then once I grab Bowser's supple little tail, you can see what the vibe is. Five and a half, 6.5, 6.5, 8. Listen, we're all over the half. We're all over the half. What is happening? Dude, I thought I was about to get Goomba'd off the edge. I thought I was about to get Goomba'd. It sounds like we're all having pretty decent days, which I'm happy to hear. Anything over 5, I think is pretty good. Even a 4.5 is good adjacent or decent adjacent, you know? Computer Goomba, this guy. 5.5. Dude, probably a 7 again. Dude, Kelly, honestly, pretty good scores the last 2 days, huh? Dude, I just golded that. Guys, if I added channel point redemptions, that one I feel like that's almost a little too personal, because like, what if you just don't want to answer? Like, if I was to ask that and I added a channel point redemption, that was like the point total of how you're feeling that day. So basically, the better you're feeling, the more channel points I take off of you. But I'm like, well, if somebody's having a really bad day, they're probably never going to use the 1 option, you know? Saved. Oh my god, barely. Very late on that. Finished with this new 3DS project. I've been craving pool time all day. I was thinking about a pool earlier. I really need some pool time, and I can visit my cats, which will be really nice. My parents have a pool, for those that don't know. Mount Rushmore video game enemies you put in a hydraulic press. We can definitely do a sidebar for the Mount Rushmore questions, because I'm happy to answer that in chat. Goomba is obviously number 1, and it's not particularly close. Now I know you said enemies, but I can't help but process the thought of what Kirby would look like in a hydraulic press, and also Pikmin. It's like, those are the first 2 that came to mind. I'm like, wait a minute. Those are not enemies. Princess Peach? Oh my god. Princess Peach in the hydraulic press. Y'all, I've been trying to like... So there's this trend on TikTok of like seeing old families' photos and trying to like see who in your family looks the most like some of your like ancestors or whatever. And I've come to the realization that prior to like 1950, there are no pictures of my family. I've tried so hard. They just simply don't exist. And I think it's because my family was Irish and Finnish immigrants, and they just simply didn't really have like cameras or anything. But especially like the Finnish side of my family, there is just nothing. Like, I can't find anything about my Grammy. Can barely find anything about my Grampy. My mom has kept a lot of logs of stuff, but there's no like real like photos. But like, as an example, my niece looks, at least as a baby, looks exactly like Mike did as a baby. Didn't have cameras in Finland back then. We were in America, doofus. Nah, I'm just kidding. I didn't mean to call you a doofus. I just like the word. I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny. Kirby's friend. Kirby would spring back whole like a stress ball. I'm talking like, I want to see Kirby. You know, you guys know when they do like the, like Play-Doh and the hydraulic press and it goes like stringing everywhere? Like, I want to see that with Kirby. Or they'll do it with like a candle. I also really like the term nincompoop. Like, that's another really good one. Ingrate is also really good, but that one also, it just sounds a little bit more aggressive, where someone might be like, damn, does he really mean that? You ingrate. I swear I don't mean it. Dude, you're a nincompoop, bro. What up, Jared? How are you doing today, man? Hope you had good luck in Mario Party yesterday. Scoundrel's good, too. Your ancestors had no cameras and you... Hold on a minute. And you as their descendant are constantly on camera. You're hogging. You're right. I'm really taking up all of the camera time for the, insert blank Finnish family here. Imbecile buffoon. I like pillock. That's definitely, that's got to be like a British or European term. I've never heard that in my life, but I like it. Guys, what if I just started, what if I just simply, what if I started calling people pilgrims? Like, I feel like people would start getting really mad at that. Like, I'm like, you pilgrim. Dude, you got a PB? Congrats, dude. That's awesome. Oh, Jamoke is good. Jabroni. The most foul concept behind the silliest sounding words. I know. I know. It's why I don't use a lot of them. One of the only times I legitimately got temporarily banned in a chat was because... Now, guys, this was early 2010s. I've been on Twitch a long time. And my British friend taught me the term wanker. Wanka. And I jokingly called a mod in this chat a wanker as like a joke. I even threw the Kappa emoji on there. And he got really upset and I got banned from the chat. And I had to send like a whole unban request apologizing and I'd be like, I'm going to be so real with you. I had no idea you were going to take it this much to heart. I didn't know it was like this bad of a thing. Let's just play it safe. And I got banned, dude. Shout out Wonky Sausage. I remember his name and everything. You deserve it? What? Honestly, a wanker move? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Wanker sausage is crazy. I didn't deserve it. If the shoe fits, well, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, listen. If you guys started calling me a wanker... The Legend of Zelda, the Wind Wanker. The Wind Wanker. This guy wanks. Saw this video of a famous streamer call himself a British insult. He had no idea what it meant and needless to say it was bad. Well, that's like, now don't post the description in the chat, y'all. But I found out in my first year of streaming, somebody that is Canadian, I don't think they frequent here anymore. They told me what goof means up in Canada, which is completely different than here. Son of a... But you can go and look up what the difference is in Canada versus here. And you'll see why I was appalled and I panicked a little bit. From a morning cozy streamer soon? I bet you are, dude. Amber, I hope we're having a good one. Oh my god. The New England really came out there? It sneaks out every once in a while. Sometimes, like if I'm doing impressions, my default is just go back to New Englander. What words would get me banned? It takes a lot, but usually... Hold on. I think I'll say this. I think we're all aware of the words that would get us banned. Okay, so maybe we use common sense and we don't type them. If you wouldn't use it in a work email, you know, or like with a work friend, you probably wouldn't want to use it here. I think that's kind of, I don't want to say a stipulation, but you knob, yeah, like a bell end. I say a lot of things on this website I wouldn't put in a work email. I would, like, if you're with a work, like if you're talking to your work, like a work friend, and you're like, okay, I can let things, like I can drop like a shit or like the word like, you know, fuck every once in a while, you know, like that happens sometimes with like work friends that I have that we hop on a call in a one-on-one. But if there's anything beyond that, I'd probably reconsider typing that on this website. Although, with that said, we did have Amber at past 11 p.m. the other night trying to spur on World War III, so that was kind of insane for those that were here. People forget about that. That's fine. I was thinking shit today with my work friend. See? A little work recap. Me and Justin still never got an apology. I don't think an apology is necessary. I'm just kidding. We're looking for dung beetles. That's so cool, dude. Yeah, I would like to at some point, even if it's just like a single seasonal job, I would love to get some part-time work in like a national park as a volunteer or something. Honestly, I don't really care which one except for the Arch National Park in St. Louis. And yes, that is considered a national park for those that don't know. The gateway to the West. Kelly, that's been happening to me more and more lately, too. I keep getting rickrolled. My uncle used to work at the Arch. What do you even do there? Like, just mow the lawn? I'm not even saying that I've never been there. I'm guessing you, like, mow the lawn. You're like, all right, go this way. Dev, I don't know. Hey, what up, Ranger? I could. You're right, Ranger. I could. There is some parks, in like the Lowell area too, doing like the mills and everything. There's also like the White Mountain National Forest here. I don't want to go to St. Louis, period. I would love to go to St. Louis. He changed the light at the top? Really? Did he have to like... Now, I imagine what's built into the Arch? Is there like an elevator, or is it like you gotta like crane yourself up there? The only thing that I know about St. Louis, actually, there's two things. Once you did go to a Blues game with me, Narn, I would love to. If the Bruins play the Blues this year, I would love to do like a weekend trip or something to St. Louis. Maybe Emily can swing it too, and we can catch a Blues game. That'd be sick. I've never been to St. Louis. There's two things I know about St. Louis. One, they love their Cardinals and Blues, and two, to this day, they are still ride or die for Soulja Boy. Rumors have it when you drive through the streets, you still hear "Kiss Me Through the Phone" on a regular basis. I actually have, I mentioned this a couple streams ago. I got like 67,000 bonus air miles that I have to use within like the next year. Before, I think they expire. I don't think you just accrue them year over year. So I definitely want to knock out some like either hockey games or ball games with that. A government shutdown delaying filming of the Hot in Here music video. Guys, that was, Dev, that was the first CD I ever had. It was not the CD, like that album that originally that came out on, but Nelly released a remix version called, it was Nelly. I can't remember what the full name of the album was, but it was called The Dirty Versions. Like Atlanta remixes or something. For some reason, my mom decided that was going to be my first ever rap CD. And then my brother got Get Rich or Die Trying by 50 Cent. So you can tell who the favorite was. You sit in and they cycle up. Got you. Okay. It's so interesting. She is, yeah. That was when she started letting us listen to uncensored music for the first time. Which is why we could only buy music on Walmart Music before, or music at Walmart, because for a while, for those that don't know, in the early 2000s, they only sold censored music at Walmart. And Eminem was banned for a long time. I don't know if he still is. But when I was a kid, they would not sell Eminem's music at Walmart. He rickrolled you while proposing, Kelly? Are you serious? I have to respect it. Well, Marshall Mathers. Because I'm just Marshall Mathers. I wanted a Ludacris CD from Walmart, but was told no. I was never into Ludacris when I was younger. It took me a little while to get into Ludacris as I got old. Oops, as I got older. I think I did buy Encore at Walmart. I think they threw it in there, or they started letting him sell again at some point. I'm sure because they realized the sheer amount of sales they were missing out on. I just remember that being like a huge thing in the news. They were like, Walmart officially banned selling like Eminem merch and CDs, and like I said, they only sold censored music there. St. Louis FC matches are super fun too. I do like soccer, yeah. I also like the MLS. I've been to a ton of New England Revolution games. I used to go to Revs games when they had Clint Dempsey, Josie Altidore. They never had Landon Donovan, which would have been sick, but... I think he mostly played for Seattle. Just a regular guy. I don't know what all the fuss about. Why all the fuss about me? Yeah, it's a good ass song. Luda. Oh, is the thing? Okay, so there, in my mind, there are like 5 kings of Southern rap music. It's Andre 3000, Lil Wayne, T.I., Ludacris, and then probably Gucci Mane. People forget how big Gucci Mane was in the late 2000s to the 2010s, dude. He destroyed the charts with like everything he dropped. The dude has like 50 albums out. Between albums and mixtapes. knew that was gonna happen. You know what? For the sake of runs, I need to long jump there. That's what I need to do. I just need to long jump there. I can't be dying on Bowser 1 like that, like twice in a day. Southern rap ruled America for a good minute. It did, yeah. If you look at the late 2000s to early 2010s, until Drake really started gaining momentum, it was like all Southern rap. It was Lil Wayne, T.I., Gucci Mane. I'm trying to remember. Future even like started popping off. Future is definitely like a Southern rap style. Yeah, those were like they were the chart toppers. Like, there was literally no outselling. The only one who could compete with them that wasn't from the South was Eminem. Dude, the Yin Yang Twins. Oh my God, you're right. Bushy naked. Bushy naked. I forgot the Yin Yang Twins. And then you had Chameleonaire. Oh my God. Chingy. Do your chain hang low. Do it wobble to the flow. I know all of these people. Do you actually? Oh my God. Do your chain. Dev, you're probably... Dev, I don't know how old you are, but that was like right when I was, like I said, in my later years of high school and getting into college, and I'm like, they were like staples at parties. Then you had the blog era of, Miss New Booty. You had the blog era of rap artists start coming through. Wiz Khalifa, Mac Miller, Kid Cudi, J. Cole, Kendrick. '28? Okay, yeah, so that would make sense why you wouldn't be as familiar with them. I really like Mac Miller. I'll never forget. I used to be known as like a lot of my friends would go to me because I used to go on the website Hot New Hip Hop like every single night. I was scouring Hot New Hip Hop and listening to new tracks and like projects and everything. And I remember my friends, they always used to ask me, they're like, yo, what's a mixtape I should check out? And I'll never forget the night that the Kids mixtape dropped. It was like labeled as like very, very hot on Hot New Hip Hop. Like people were commenting on it. It was like people were giving like rave reviews about it. And I was like, all right, I gotta check this out. I've never heard of this guy. And I was just, dude, he was just so different even for his time for being a frat rapper. Because like you had like Asher Roth and you had like Sammy Adams and then like Chris Webby. And then, but there's something about Mac that just stood out. Just made you feel like so carefree. And it was like I remember it was a special evening. My friends and I listened to the mixtape around like a bonfire at my buddy's house. It's okay. I'm joking, by the way. You don't have to. I feel like we're a similar age. Yeah, I think, Tiff, you're what, turning 38 this year? Dude, me? What the hell, man? I'm 31. Since when? Bunch of malarkey going on in here. You can still feel the youth leaving your body. Yo, Cousin Shadow, thank you, man. Good luck to you as well. Thank you, Cousin Shadow. I'm excited to see you at Thanksgiving this year. We'll go on a nice Thanksgiving walk together. It's all over at 35. I mean, I'm a little stressed out to turn 30 this year. But, like, it's all good. I know I have quite a few years left. Like, of feeling youthful and, like, not falling apart and everything. Thanksgiving sub meet and greet? So funny. Tiff, you have the message style of a 25-year-old. How was that? Yeah, that's the biggest compliment. Thank you. Wow, you're 29. I thought you were like 23. Yeah, I turned the big 29 last year. But yeah, October 24th I'm turning 30. But it was fun. And I turned 30 in a few weeks. Victoria, I didn't know we were the same age. September 12th? Well, you know what, Victoria? At least it's like a day after, you know? Didn't have to have any mixed feelings that year. This man is 57. Don't listen to him? What the hell? Is there a lore reason about why Brian is lying about his age? Guys, what are you talking about? This game is older than Brian. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I didn't get to experience this as a kid. Well, I did, but, like, it was a hand-me-down from my older sister. She never let me play the SNES, though. That was always her favorite. So I literally, like, the only time I ever got to play the Super Nintendo was at Alex's house one time. My first console was the Xbox One, because you're so youthful. Dev, I would have said around 25 to 26 is what I would have guessed your age. I feel like I usually have a pretty good oh, I forgot. There's something I have to experiment on you guys. I mean, experiment with you guys when I get a chance. Like, if I end up having to reset, we'll do a quick intermission. I think you guys are gonna like it. You guys will see how much I know you. Did we ever find out why you did our names the way you did in Discord? Yeah. If you didn't know my age, what would you think it was? Like 18 or 19. My white-ass Discord name? No, Sleepy Pup, I gave people nicknames in the Discord. No shot. It has nothing to do with your sentence structure. It has more to do with the experiences that you tell me about. And what does that mean? Well, I feel like a lot of people on Twitch, not everybody, but I feel like some people are a little bit more sheltered. And when I hear less experience, I usually think younger. That's just where my mind goes. Hey! Give me that. What about me? Tiff, You have the age range. You I would guess you were 30. Not a great Bowser. There's that little red coin mishap, but it's all good. I'm not even gonna ask. 18, Casey. You didn't have to ask. What about me? Silene, I would say 25 or 26. What would be my Discord name if you had to pick? Longest tenure in the pound. Okay, do me. Amber, I would say 20... I would say 27. Because especially if I hear that you're managing a team, I know you have some experience under your belt. You know, like if I hear that you have like a team that reports to you, typically that means there's some tenure with your job. Not all the time. Not all the time. I feel like I give 30. You do, Laura. Yeah, you definitely, you give upper 20s to 30s. Victoria, I always thought you were mid to upper 20s. That was always my perception. But like, just know that when I first meet people, I do try to guess in my mind how old somebody is based off of their chat habits. I give 37-ish? I don't think so. I think you give about 30. And again, I do want to specify to everybody, in no way, shape, or form are any of these negative perceptions. Okay? This is just thoughts with Brian, you know? So I hope nobody takes offense to it. If you're asking me, I assume you're okay with whatever answer I give. Sorry about the ads, y'all. Ranger Brian 24/7 has got to be in his 40s. He looks like it. He looks like it. That man had no idea what he was doing with his beard for a couple of years. I was growing out way too much. I just turned 75. Haley! Haley, how's it going, buddy? Guys, my best friend Haley's here. I don't think anybody in here gives senior citizen. Yet. Had a massive beard and it looked crazy. Yeah, I don't know why I don't even know why I grew it out. I think at the time I didn't realize how big it was. You know? Like sometimes when you have a beard and you just don't trim it for like such a short period, you're just like, well, that really snuck up on me. But I much prefer like a much tighter trimmed beard, to be honest with you. Oh, by the way, did anybody saw my post in the Discord earlier talking about my Roth IRA not transferring correctly? I think I got it sorted. They told me, they're like, yeah, we decided to transfer it in batches. I was like, is there any reason for that? And they went, no. And I was like, okay. All right. Just wanted to ask. So part of the retirement fund is okay, y'all. We're okay. $66% service fee would chap my ass, bro. 66% service fee. People I work with at the bird place said they thought I was 19. I told them they were lying. Haley, I think it's just because you're like just a wee lad. Shut up. What the hell, man? I'm just being honest. Haley, this is your sister's words, by the way. When Emily and I started dating, I was just like asking questions about like you and Taylor. Like, I know obviously you, like we met in a Discord call very early into when Emily and I started dating. But I was just asking questions about you, and Emily just goes, yeah, she's a little lady. That's the way she described you. She's like, yeah, she's a little lady. People always think she's much younger than she actually is. Give me some of that Roth IRA. No, guys, you can't have it. Who's sending me actual paper checks? Dude, that sounds terrible. Imagine keeping track of all that. It's all the paperwork for your Roth IRA. What is it, the 80s? Victoria, I switched it all to Fidelity. I had some, so for clarification, I already had a Fidelity account. But I realized earlier this year, I did not know that I still had money in a, I know you guys are gonna laugh. I had money in a I keep doing this, in a Robinhood account that I desperately wanted to get rid of. I transferred it so it's all in my Fidelity account, and because I didn't even know it was in there. Like I didn't know it was in there. Don't be too embarrassed. Yeah, I mean it's fine. Like I said, it's not a big deal. It's just people always make like comments like Robinhood. And I'm like, whatever, dude. I was learning. Yeah, Robinhood is also like a very sketchy company, which is another reason why I wanted to get out of it, because I'm like, I just have a feeling Robinhood is going to lose everything, and everything that I've put into it is going to be gone. But yeah, so everything's in Fidelity now. My retirement accounts, both my Roth and my 401k. So it's nice. It's all in one app now. But yeah, like I said, there was like X amount of dollars just kind of like lingering in there. I knew that was going to happen, but I did just want to just try it just to see if I could grab it real quick. Andrew, I do remember that, which is why I started switching in the first place, but I didn't realize I had Roth money in there. Yeah, they were super helpful earlier. What? Now, why do I keep doing that? Trying to figure out what was going on with my account transfer. And they explained to me, they're like, yeah, sometimes we transfer things in batches. Which is like, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure I didn't lose my money. Or that, like, Robinhood wasn't holding it hostage.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle.
Hello, we'd like to include your opinions on current issues in New Hampshire.
Princess Toadstool.
Can you answer a few questions and tell us what you think? Start here. You think I'm clicking a link that you texted me? What do they think, I was born yesterday? What, do you think I fell out of a coconut tree? Yeah, it does kind of feel like SSL. All right. If you want to get rid of some money, just hit me up. Guys, I'm not giving you part of my 401k, okay? I'm not taking out a loan and giving it to you. Dying to know your takes on current events in New Hampshire. I give New Hampshire credit that in some capacity, it is by far one of the states that is the most bipartisan in senators and like the governors and the House all willing to work with each other. Now, there are outliers, but by far it is one of the more productive states that is actually in the country when it comes to that. Like, there's not nearly as many lines that are drawn in the sand. Like, I will always be thankful that New Hampshire has always put its state parks as like a top priority. And not selling it off for development. Like that was a big scare for a little while. Any changes you would make to New Hampshire? Yeah. Try to figure out the housing situation with prices. Good lord, is it expensive in this state. You know what I find fascinating? I watch Caleb Hammer's financial audit, and now I'm not saying they're good videos or that he's a good person. Oh yeah, anybody that he brings on there is for content. I feel like when he started out, he was genuinely trying to help people, and now he's just like, let me just shame you into Bolivian. Would you tear down a park for a data center? If it was up to me, all AI would cease to be useful and exist personally. Except for the ones used in the medical field. I think we've kind of maxed out on what the usage should be for it. New Hampshire was to people? Yeah. You now said that? Yeah, it was a little delayed. Another thing that I really like that I know has been in the news a lot lately is New Hampshire is completely unequivocally against the installation of flock cameras. No matter how much these companies are trying to get the state to put them in, the governor is adamant about never allowing that to happen. So like I said, there's always going to be good and bad where you live. I do believe New Hampshire is one of those states where there's a lot more good than there is bad. Like, it has a great education system, a great quality of life. Like, I'm very lucky. Is it expensive to live here? Sure. Sure. But at the same time, there's no sales tax. There's no income tax. You know? Very lucky. So I work for a Massachusetts-based company, and I don't get income tax because I live over the border. So it's like, you know, it really, it helps out in the long run. It's like an additional 10% that stays in my paycheck for the year. Might even be more. What is this flock camera? Flock cameras are I don't even want to call them security. They're surveillance cameras that are used to basically spy on citizens in towns, track vehicles, facial scans, things like that. And more states and cities and towns are installing them in there as this administration tries to become more of a surveillance state. Dude, I get worried enough when the fucking tolls scan my license plate and they're like, yep, mail him the bill, mail him the $1.50. Get his ass, make him pay. Then every once in a while there's a picture of me going like this because it shows through the windshield too. That's like the extent of anything here. Just going to Singapore because that's the safest and cleanest city I've ever been to, and they have a lot of those. Yeah, but also in Singapore, if you smoke weed, you're basically in jail for the rest of your life, and you're not allowed to be gay, which is also kind of like, not just because another country does it doesn't mean it's going to work here. And I know it's a completely separate topic, but I would rather live in some place that's a little bit dirty versus some place that allows people to express themselves. My buddy put on an FOIA request for his country to get their flock records, and they wanted to charge him $6 million? If you decide to buy cannabis in a state where it's legal but isn't where you live, they can follow you back home and tell you why they aren't a fan of your decision. Yeah, if you even litter in Singapore, you're basically done. But listen, I'm sure there's things that Singapore does well. I've never been there. I just can't get... I will never get behind an administration that is simply just trying to take away the rights that people have to live and be themselves. Like, I'm a firm believer that I can appreciate the place that I live, but vehemently disagree with a lot of the things that this administration has done, and those are three big ones for me: is surveillance of its own citizens, trying to think of discrimination against people, and honestly, almost everything. If we're gonna be completely honest. So I'm on a tangent now, y'all, but I've really been activated as a sleeper agent once again. Not even a sleeper agent. I saw the video of tractors in Big Bend National Park, and they're currently tearing it down there to put in, I don't know, oh, I almost said a data center, to put in a border wall. Yeah, and it disgusted me, man. Yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Honestly, that'd be a great tangent to be in the PB video. The SM64 moderators know where I stand with my priorities. They're like, damn, this guy's kind of based. this guy's kind of based. But yeah, you guys know I don't mind talking about that stuff. I don't as much. But I do find that obviously it's important to discuss it and have those conversations when. And I have in the past, but a lot of the time I do try to do my best to be a distraction for you guys and just let you forget a little bit. But I'm not afraid to like have that conversation, you know, you guys know that. But just know I got you guys. It is important to talk about, but at the same time, like I said, my focus is distracting you guys from that outside world a little bit, but also giving you guys a space to talk about that, even if I'm not saying it aloud all the time. So I just want to stress that. Doesn't mean that I'm not passionate about it as well. Uh-oh. Yo, Casey, thank you for checking in. Okay. All right, y'all, I am gonna, for the next, like, 2 or 3 splits, I will definitely, I'll still chat, but I'm gonna really focus, because I want to get past SSL. Because we haven't gotten past it today. And usually that's, like, the make or break point in a run for me. Yeah, guys, if you just want pure gameplay talk, actually, that's not true. I talked about gyrating my hips on one of the VODs the other day. And then I walked away, and Emily was the one that told me that y'all started posting that in the 24/7 channel, and I thought it was very amusing. It is hot as hell in this apartment right now. If you do that, I do, yes. Yeah, once I get past Pillarless, like, I know we've probably got a run on our hands. I'm with you. Also, if you don't mind, do you want me to call you Joe? I like the nickname Joe for you. It's nice to meet you. I'm cool with that. Hell yeah, Joe. Dude, look at that. We're almost on like a on like a single name basis. In good news, y'all, my migraine is dissipating. So one of the reasons why I streamed today, even with a migraine, I think I really had to focus my eyes on something for a little while. That does tend to help me. Like, I can feel it still lingering, but I'm not in pain right now. Fuck up Dutch pronunciations? I know. I try my best, though, I promise. But I don't know. I just think the nickname Joe, like, you'd be the only Joe in chat. Ain't no regular Joe Schmo, you know? Yo, Chris, good luck at the gym, dude. You're gonna crush it. Let me know if you have a chance. Let me know what you're working out today. I'm doing I'm back and bicep with shoulders tomorrow with some cardio. Oh, all good. Full body as always. Oh, that's right. You do full body splits. That's right. I do full bodies on Sundays. And then otherwise I target more with other splits. Speaking of splits. Hey, action over motivation, man. I'm with you, dude. Good job. Very proud of you. I only read part of that message and I already know it's going to be a banger. Let's hope when it comes to the Dutch, you're better than with their ovens than that pronunciation, because I've been farting under the covers for legit an hour and this chicken is still raw. Unfucking believable, man. Unbelievable. I don't even know how you cook that up. You just brew that in whatever mind cauldron you have going on right now. Okay, nice. Locked in for a second. I was like, I'm not messing up on 100 coins today. It's not happening. Yeah, if y'all have not done the Mount Rushmore today, make sure you guys do it. I don't remember the exact phrasing of the question, but I believe it's the Mount Rushmore of items to pack for vacation, or it was a road trip or something. I think it was vacation. Make sure you guys check it out. Post it in Discord if you haven't. Oh, thank you, Sleepy Pup. Yo, Emily, an apology, by the way. That was pure, clean comedy. Anybody upset by it needs to learn how to take a joke. That was a banger reply. Guys, just so you know, she audibly laughed from the other room when she read that. All of a sudden, she just started dying laughing. What'd you do to Emily? Emily put her list, and I said, this is the type of vibe that you see from a kid that has a sensory overload of what you pack for vacation. And all of us, like, as soon as she saw it, she fucking died laughing in the bedroom. I don't know. The exact comment or whatever response I said was is in the Discord, but I thought it was funny. I'm not apologizing for shit. Oops. Is exactly what he said. Yeah, that's pure clean fucking comedy, dude. What do you want from me? And it's true, too. Pack all those things, dude? Yeah. I stand by what I said. But you're probably not wrong, though. Right, exactly. Listen, we all get a little overwhelmed at times. That was funny. I laughed. Thank you. Ah, I knew that was going to happen. Damn. I think we can still catch this. Damn. I threw Crocs on mine, but I almost put slash slides, but I was like, I wear Crocs whenever I'm in the airport or anything. They're just easy to slide off if I have to. Kelly, good luck at the store. Very nice. All right. Now we just have to do Fly Guy, and we should be good. We'll lose some time, but that's okay. Oh my god, I did... Wait a minute. Oh my god, I'm... Damn. Forgot I did that one. I didn't grab the top of the pyramid. Dang. Oh, let me do this. Let me do this. Swag? Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Guys, let me do this real quick. I want to show y'all how well I know you. Okay. I had a 16-star PB with that mistake. I have definitely had a PB within the last minute barrier or so that I definitely grabbed the wrong star somewhere. Okay, let's see. All right, you guys want to see how well I know you? There is a new quiz called Who Done Chat, okay? That I connect this with my Twitch account, and I have to guess who sent the message. You guys want to see how well I know you? You're about to find out. You're about to find out. You guys ready? All right. So there's 10 exhibits. There's going to be 10 questions, and I have to guess who said each one. There's no like specific time frame. It just pulls my chat logs. All right, ready? Let's open the case. We're finding the logs. Let's figure out who said what. Let's just see how well I know y'all. Combining the archives. The only good thing about winter is Christmas. The rest of the season is miserable. That was said by Dandy Jed. Hello, I told you. Rosemary's Baby. Wanda, mother of Pixel. He looks like the flushed away mouse who is also a smash. Amber, I know Amber's type of men. It looks so sad writhing around. Laura. Cursula is a sword and shield variant of Corsola. Ed. Dude, I was just chilling in the hallway and a bullet just zoomed right past me and my mom, Henrietta QT. If it's me who I think it is, they have eluded me. If it's who I think it is, they have eluded me. Gonna guess it's Jamie. Thank you for stream. Wishing y'all the best on the move. Meowie. You don't like gummies? Grow up. Tiff Energy. Thank you, thank you. This one does have a take-home project, would have done before, but honestly, that's the most nerve-wracking thing about technical interviews. Chris. Are you not entertained? I know y'all. Come on, dude. I fucking know you guys. I don't care how long ago you guys posted those. Oh my God. Clocked to a T, dude. All right, let's see. Cold case, endless, 5 strikes on the clock. All right, let's try this one real quick. Pays to read every message, even if I don't read them out loud. Trust me, guys, I read them. Can we do this every day? Yes. 1 suspect, 6 statements, no list to pick from. Ooh. I've not done that one. I've not done that one. Well, actually, that was the first time I had even done the daily one. I did the long read one earlier because I wanted to test it. However, let's see what this is. Loading emotes. Oh, I'm scared. Pick me, pick me. Yes. All right, we're just checking this and then we'll get back into it. 1 chatter, 6 statements on record. You get 1 guess per statement. This is the statement, by the way. How the hell am I supposed to guess this off of Rager B1 Sad? Or Rager B1 Sadding? I'm gonna say this is Hilla Kelly. Accused? Not Kelly. Congrats, Peachy. So I have to rule out anybody who would not call Emily by her first name. Which makes me think. Damn! Posted in Discord, Aga, Lunky. This is from March 17th. Is it Hank? A classic Brian Bazinga. Dude, who is this? A classic Brian Bazinga. Who would use Bazinga? Who would use Bazinga in here? Is it Dev? Fuck! Thank you for stream. Dude, this one's so hard. This one's so hard. Cha, it's not. Cha hasn't been here this year. He's been here like 5 years. Thank you for stream. Wait. Hold on a second. Meowie posts this emote. I think he sometimes calls Emily Peachy. He uses Aga. He says Bazinga unironically sometimes. I'm going with Meowie. Bang! 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 Let's go, dude. Oh, let's fucking go. Hell yeah. I had to do too many, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, let's try cold case. Let's try this. Open the case. We will do this every day, though. Hopefully it switches things up. Alex, did you pick Tepig again? That's a Justin question through and through. 1000%. Thought it was Wednesday when I woke up. This is either Silene or Chris. I'm going to go Silene. Fuck! Fuck! I knew it was one of the two. Megan, I'm enjoying it. I've almost cried at least twice. Tiff. If I recall, deserts at night are much colder than you think they probably are. Lunky? Oh, it was Sierra. Y'all ever think about your name too hard and like, I'm... All right, Silene. That's Silene energy. I was too busy sending roses. Dude, I was going to say, that's got to be Alex. He was sending roses in a TikTok stream. I'm a lone wolf. I don't do friends. Stay in your lane, dickbag. There was a guy in one of my class last semester that would have ChatGPT on one half of his screen and stocks on the other side. I'm going to go with Casey. You need a master moderator. I was going to say Emily. She uses the letter U all the time. When I met Brian for the first time, he just went, okay. Okay, well, it's got to be... Meowie. I was going to say, Megan and I argued the first time we met. The skinny part of Idaho has the white... It's gotta be Haley. Oh my god. The funniest deaths were in Iron Mario. Chris. Damn, it was Andrew on that one. Okay. He was struck down in his prime last run. Laura? Okay. I have Conker's Bad Fur Day box all beat up. Arlek. Then she can provide example of non-potato things in Idaho. Oh, it was ice! Justin, do you even care? That's got to be Amber. That's Amber to a T. Like, are you kidding me? I'm going to play Pragmata. Can someone keep an eye on Justin? Kelly. It cost my friend $50 for hair and beard trim. That's got to be Zoe. Yeah, he said this the other day. As always, it's just the booze. Sleepy Pup uses that emote too much for me to not know it was Sleepy Pup. If anyone says fucking Timothy Chalamet, I'm going to lose my mind. Charlotte. Me, Megan, though I didn't say I didn't like that, just the menu was pretty small. Gotta be Ed. It's Ed's typing. Wait, Jesse Eisenberg should be Link. Hear me out, and he connects to the... It's gotta be Dev. You're typing some bullshit. Ultimately depends how much we have versus how much else we need to do. It was Megan. 8? Listen. Thank you. 18 out of 23 ain't half bad. All right, let's... What is the long read? We're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more. And then we'll get back to runs. Open the case on the long read. Let's see. Is that the buffet place? Who would have asked this? Is that the buffet place? This is like... I can't tell who this is, but I'm gonna guess it was Meowie. It was Meowie. Such a dad thing to do. I feel like this is something Chris would type. It's either Chris or Emily. Okay, it was Chris. Yup, and it's like dress clothes. Yup, and it's like dress clothes. Casey. I'm going to make you hike up a really big mountain, Haley. Yeah, but part of this is how the community relates, right? So it should go both ways. Part of this is how the community relates, right? So it should go both ways. Is it ice? Okay, it was. We're an anti-Pepsi household. Gotta be Justin. Yeah, it's definitely Justin. Because you've been a Boy Scout this entire time. Who the hell typed this? Yeah, because you've been a Boy Scout this entire time. Tiff. I could also buy a U-Switch 2, beat Ocarina of Time, and then sell it so I barely lose any money. Zoe. This body is a prison. It's gotta be Megan. It has to be Megan. I haven't made a roof yet. Amber. That was during Pocopia, I remember. Don't ever tell me I don't know y'all. Don't ever tell me that I don't know you guys, okay? Because I do. I'm a ball knower of this chat. I know what's going on. I know how you guys are. I know your chatting habits. Okay? I pay attention to what you say. You would make an insanely good CIA agent. I know. Honestly, impressive. Fun with you guys, which is why I think everything's kind of memorable, you know? All right, let's get ready for a run. Ball knower, your balls. Sorry. It's my bad, guys. I got a little excited.
Dear Mario,
So which fictional character does she want to smash?
Princess Toadstool.
It is the rat or the mouse that looks like John Krasinski. I can't remember exactly which one, Drew, but it's whatever that one is. It's the dashing mouse or rat character from some movie. Yeah, from Flushed Away. Yes, I remember that was the conversation. Oh, right, I knew that. Yeah, so it's like you can't even add it to the list of things to have to compromise about, you know? You're like, yeah, she gets a hall pass on that one. There's a picture in my closet of him if you need a reminder. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, it's the skinny tall rat with the mid 2010s haircut. He kind of looks like G-Eazy a little bit. If G-Eazy was like had a 9 to 5. G-Eazy was a choice. Dude, I'm ashamed to admit. I heard, dude, listen, that song Tumblr Girls, did it age well? No. It's not particularly a good song, but it was catchy at the time, and it did convince me to buy his entire album on accident. Literally went to go buy that one single, and I ended up buying the whole album. I used to have a crush on G-Eazy. I feel like everybody did at one point. G-Eazy was the cooler version of Yellow Wolf. Back then. So tell me how's it feel sitting up there? Just know I'll mean it, mean it, mean it. What movie was he in? All right, now we're going to get an actual run going. Hustlers with J-Lo. His voice was different. I liked it. Yeah, you know, it wasn't bad. It definitely, like, listen, he definitely had some, like, I like to consider his style of music like driving music, you know? You know, like, I wouldn't listen to it if I was just, like, sitting in my room or whatever, but if I'm driving and it's on the radio, like, I wouldn't have skipped it. Definitely Windows down driving music. Yeah, if I was listening to it now, it'd be Windows up. Not gonna try to embarrass myself like that. Dude, camp is great, man. Camp is fantastic.
Dear Mario.
They were in the a lot of the national parks playlist.
Yours truly,
Song or music.
Peach.
I did not form a great sentence right there. I'm gonna be the first to admit that to y'all. But yeah, if you look on Spotify, I transferred all of them to Apple Music, so if anybody is interested in them. But on Spotify, the Parks Project has a playlist for, like, all of the really big national parks in the United States. And there's such a vibe, dude. They do a really good job of, like, painting the soundtrack of what that park would probably sound like. You saw them live a few weeks ago? That's sick, dude. Was that at the festival you went to? Dang, 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 damn.
It's me, Mario. Hello. Okie dokie.
Trying to remember if I have
Dear Mario. Please come
plans for. Oh, I do have plans for this weekend.
Princess Toadstool.
Yeah.
Peach.
Alex, am I going to see you at the couple shower? With the bevies? Royal Otis? I've never heard of them. Oh, that reminds me. I think I have to buy a little gifty. I said hi to the cardboard box in my living room thinking it was my cat. I'm sure it really appreciated it. I'm sure it really appreciated it. All right, one more reset. Sorry about that, y'all. Your boy's not locked in.
It's me,
I should be there Saturday. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, we'll see you. Yo, later, man. Enjoy playing some ball. Love you as well. If you're playing with Derek, please tell him I said hi.
Dear Mario. Please come to the castle. I have baked yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Chat disconnected. Please wait while we reconnect you. Please disconnected. Disconnected. Dude, it is kind of crazy to me that by the end of this week, I mentioned this earlier in stream, by the end of this week, because of how much I've been grinding Mario, we could pass Animal Crossing in my all-time streamed hours for a game. Literally just in this week. We could make up the rest of the time. Which would be nuts. We're 25. Prior to this stream, we were 25 hours off. So it is entirely possible, given that I'm probably going to stream. I mentioned earlier I might take tomorrow off because Emily's going to be going away for the night on Thursday or for the day on Thursday for her internship, and I won't see her until Friday. So I might it depends on, like, if she has stuff to do and we can't really do anything anyway, then I might just stream because she'll probably be like, "Can you stream while I do my work?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I can do that." So I'll see what she wants to do. Brother, form a sentence challenge. I know, I've been really struggling. I've convinced myself I have a growth in my head. Or that I have early onset dementia. Emily made me take a test the other day. Is it a brain finally? Nope, I'm still lacking one of those. I'm definitely still lacking one of those. I think it's the lack of oxygen going to it. How many parasites do you have? Just the one still. Have you tried drinking borax? I don't know why I didn't just grab that star. Dude, look at Tip fucking made me miss that star. I'm just kidding. I wasn't paying attention. Your head is the growth? Guys, what is it? Everybody gang up on Brian? No, actually, it's fine. Actually, don't mind it. I don't want anybody to think that I'm upset about it. This is the kind of banter I love, y'all. You all look like my little idiots in chat, and I'm your idiot on stream. Oh, to any ball knowers, they shadow dropped a port and like HD and quality of life upgrade for an old Lord of the Rings game. I'm pretty sure it's called, the title is Lord of the Rings War for the North or something, and I'm gonna get it, but I've heard it's a banger. It's not The Hobbit. But it looks really good, and I'm probably gonna get it. Have you considered The Hobbit 2003? Not The Hobbit 2003, so don't care. You guys just almost made me say a 3-word statement that would have really made me regret my choices this evening. Oh, that's 2, Tiff. Come on. Learn how to count, dude. What are you talking about? Would you just fall out of a coconut tree? Imagine getting a week ban over The Hobbit 2003. That would guarantee I never... Actually, as repentance, I would send them a message, and in my unban request, I would say, I will play The Hobbit 2003 for the chat as a debt for you to unban me. So I can take care of my little cherubs for an evening. You know, I'm gonna say it. I don't think the piranha plant is half bad looking. Like, I think it's kind of hot on occasion. Sorry if you disagree, if that offends you. Don't care. I like what I like. How do you think the lockout is going to impact the Sox farm system next season? Pretty much already depleted now, isn't it? What a Brett. I think they kind of just sold it for Rushman for the most part. How many drinks? Honestly, 0, if we're going to be completely honest. Dude, honestly, if there's a lockout next year, they should just replace all of the players in Major League Baseball with the minor league teams and like Joe Schmo that works corporate finance and like just let's see what happens, bro. Let's just see what happens. Like, part of me wants to see like a finance bro that is convinced that if he didn't tear his ACL in like his freshman year, playing for like Tuscaloosa or something, come out of retirement and like be a starting pitcher for the Yankees. Yeah, Andrew, I was watching a video on that the other day. It was fascinating. I'm a Royals fan, so it won't be much different aside from Bobby Witt Jr. I know, man. I know. Listen, the Royals, they had a few good years. They'll bounce back at some point. Maybe if they actually put a cap on like the teams or whatever. But I always like when the Royals are good. I've always wanted to go to Kauffman Stadium. Well, I want to hit... Realistically, I want to hit all the baseball stadiums. But they're the third worst record. Hey, listen, man. The Red Sox had the worst record in baseball at some point. Now they're in a playoff spot, and they've been on a tear. With that said, they have lost the last two, I think, to the Blue Jays, so... He didn't tear his rotator cuff. That's like, I'm convinced if I got training on how to sing when I was younger, that I would be a professional singer. Better get out there soon. Are they replacing it? Oh, man. Blue is the better color. I admit, I grew up as more of a red fan, mainly because of Pokemon. But as I got older, I grew to accept that blue was the better color for the most part. And it pained me to say it. But even like all of our school pictures, I'm either wearing red or like some variation of like close to red. My brother has something blue related on. I'd be a Grammy Award winner if I didn't tear my vocal cords in high school. Yeah, if I didn't fall off my bike that one time in like 3rd grade, guys, I definitely would have made it big. They're building a downtown stadium. I did not know that. Damn. I always kind of like the obscure stadiums that are like off in like a distant lot because the parking situation is usually a lot better. Downtown always makes it tough. Is it going to be near Arrowhead Stadium? Like, are they making like a joint kind of like facility like they do in Baltimore? That would have been Ariana Grande. That's literally how I feel, bro. Taking it the safe way. No gas station. Somebody give 10 subs. It's next to Arrowhead. Oh, that's right. I did hear that actually might be moving to Kansas. So would they call them the Kansas Chiefs? Also, what's up, Tegan? I don't know if I said hi to you earlier, but I hope you're having a great day. Not mad. We'll have to schmoove on these next two. Gifts 10 with the moths in my wallet. Instructions unclear. There are 10 Subway subs coming to you as we speak. Honestly, I'm fine with that. You having a good day too? I'm having a very good day. I suffer from migraines and I have one, but it has subsided with the medication right now. So I'm okay with that. The Kansas City, Kansas Chiefs. It's like the Anaheim Angel, or it's the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. After the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. Dumb. I know this isn't your fault. The fact that the number 4 in the timer is missing a pixel pisses me off. Dude, it's pissing me off too. Don't even worry about it. I gotta pick a new font. I noticed that earlier, but literally all the 4s are missing. I don't know why I just did that. You can blame me. It is my fault. Bowser's big dumb idiot noggin should have hit the bomb. I agree. Banana. Guys, what if I went and saw the Minions movie tomorrow? What'd you guys think of me? Kansas City, Kansas, Missouri Chiefs. Minions are goated. I would support you. I think the next movie I'm going to try to see in theaters is The End of Oak Street. If you guys haven't seen that, it's like an 80s inspired movie with Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor. And there's freaking dinosaurs in it, bro. Part of me also wants to see The Invite, but I just feel like I'm going to be a little sad watching it. So I refuse. Why is that, Richie? Might trip myself to Camp Miasma. Oh, dude, I've heard good things about that. Yeah. I also heard there's some movie called, like, Tony that came out that is pretty good. And I wasn't sad. I laughed a lot. Okay, that's good. I don't know why. Usually movies like that, they usually end up having some, like, tear-jerking scene in it. Not to be confused with, well, never mind. Actually, I'm sure there is probably, like, a jerking scene in that movie. Seth Rogen's in it, right? Because he's calling Bowser gay is an insulting word. Richie, if it makes you feel any better, he doesn't actually say so long gay Bowser. It's a meme. Sorry to break your immersion. So sorry. It says so long King Bowser. So sorry. Guys, I think I just ruined Richie's day. Everybody type P-balls. Well, what does he say? He says, so long, King Bowser. He definitely ruined my day. See, I knew it. My wife would have loved this run. Speak for yourself, Ken. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, Richie made a good point in regards to if that was the thing, that it would have been using it as like a negative connotation word. But it doesn't say that. P-balls! Why'd the toilet paper run down the stairs? Why? I'll give you a real hearty laugh if I find it amusing. If I don't, I'm going to sit here stone-faced, okay? I don't hand out free laughs. I don't hand out free laughs. Try to keep that in mind when if you're going to come in here with a stand-up comedy routine. To get to the bottom? Ah, very clever, very clever. Very clever. Me personally, I would have thrown myself down the stairs. Don't you split after CCM? Wait, what are you talking about? Or until after CCM? Are you talking about when I do the wing cap? Am I being crazy? I'm trying to figure that out. Yeah, I don't know if you're being crazy. Oh! Okay. I understand the question now. There are currently no times in there because I do a different star order at the beginning. So I have not completed a run with those splits yet. So there's no time in there. There are splits and it's recording the time, but they won't pop up until I finish a run because there's nothing to track for it. I see. Okay, I get what you're asking now. With the dashes there. Yep. Yo, later, Dev. Thank you for chilling. Brian, do you watch Matt Game Theory Pat? Dude, I love myself some Matt Pat. That's just a theory. A game theory. Shout out Jaquarium. It's like his vocal stem. Whenever you share like a watch streak in his stream, he goes, "Thanks for watching." Now it's stuck in my head whenever somebody brings up game theory. Game Theory and I are like this. Wah, wah. I'm back from assembling some new bar stools. Laura, drop the bar stool pictures in the chat, please. Or in the Discord. I'm trying to see something. Are you pro or anti-assembling furniture? Pro. Big time pro. I like it. Makes me feel strong when I unscrew and screw something together sometimes. Makes me feel like I still have my grip strength. Feels like I got a little bit of machismo. Like Legos for grown-ups? Exactly. Like, when we moved here, I had to put the couch back together. Well, Emily did help. She's just so strong, you know? Everyone at someone who they think they could beat in a fight in chat. Go. Everybody has to do it. Everybody has to do it. Pick somebody in chat. There are no hard feelings, I promise you. Just you're staking your claim. I could beat you up if I wanted to. Trying to see something here. Trying to set up the next boxing event. It's starting already. Oh my god. through. Drew's like, all right, let me handle this. Sleepy pup. Picking Haley. Haley's over here minding her own business. Joke's on you, I couldn't beat anyone in a fight. Boo. Cop-out answer. Boo. Everybody boo this man. Boo. Middleman Matt. Middleman Matt over here. 2-3 years in Dagestan. If I respect it.
Here we go.
Thank you for playing along, guys. It amuses me. It amuses me, and I just like seeing who you guys pick, because I'm like, you know, they absolutely like adore that person, so that's why they feel comfortable picking them. Except for Meowie picking Kendi. I don't know what the fuck that was about. The fuck? What was that about, Meowie? You have any explanation for yourself, bro? You have a picks channel? Me? Yeah, I think it's called, what is it called? Daily Snapshot or something? That's usually like if people want to share like whatever's going on in their day, they can just throw it in there. I kind of like that as a nickname for it. It was kind of like my idea for that at one point, which I want to be better about posting in there. It was kind of to be like a Discord driven like Locket. To anybody that knows what Locket is. Locket is you post like an image or like a couple images per day. And like a handful of people can see it. Hell yeah, Laura. I'll make sure I check him out. Finish what you were saying. I don't even know what I was talking about, if you're talking to me. With a dog cameo? Well, I'm definitely in on that. Ate a concerning amount of them a day. I tell myself it's good for me. Are we talking about big Texas cinnamon rolls? Guys, I would like to start a new motion for the Discord. I want to create a channel that's called I'm Fisting This. And we can only post foods that we are literally like holding in one fist. Like a hot dog as an example, or like a burrito. And literally there can be no text, it's just the image and it's just I'm fisting this. Or like a beer and you're just holding on to it. I think it'd be pure clean comedy. Like I think it'd be funny. Sounds entertaining. Right, Tegan? Guys, sometimes I have some good ideas. I'm fisting this. You still got it, Brian. Not if you're missing swims. Are you a chef? Yeah. Yeah, they call me Chef Brian all the time. All right, when we get into Fire Sea, I'm probably not going to talk to you guys for a minute, so talk amongst yourselves, okay? Oh my god, no. Damn. We'll just... Okay, that's fine. A lot of time loss, but... Good, yeah. Richie, I'm gonna be honest, probably not, because I don't really know you, so I don't usually play games with people that I don't know. It's no offense. Like I usually play with friends. Oh my god, dude. This is atrocious. Who do you think can beat Brian in a fight? I think I've listed this before. I genuinely believe there's only 2 people in this community that I believe that could. Actually 3 now that I think about it. I think probably, maybe 3. Brr, brr. Okay, name them. Alex, Ice, I think Lunky, and I think Drew probably could. So maybe 4. I think that would probably be my list. What do you mean? I know you a lot and you learned about me. Richie, I appreciate you being around, but I just want to make a statement very clear. We're not friends. Like I don't know you, so I wouldn't probably play a game with you. You know, sometimes I host like public Mario Kart lobbies or whatever, but like I'm not familiar with who you are as a person, you know? So I wouldn't play games with people probably that I don't really know. Like I said, it's something personal, just kind of like setting a boundary.
Please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool.
Peach. Right, will you play Valorant with me? You don't like me? I didn't say that. I did not say that. It's absolutely not what I said. Would I play Valorant? I think I would rather headbutt a wall than play Valorant. But if I had to, Amber, yes, I would play Valorant with you. All right, let's get something going now. Oh my god. you guys are trolls. Yes, guys, you know that I would play every single game except for Among Us. You play tennis with me? I'm going in an hour. I tried to play tennis when I was younger, and really young, and I realized I bought an adult racket. Dude, I could not swing that thing to save my life. They don't make them as light as they do now. Dude, I was going... I couldn't even do like the over. Didn't have what it takes. I did not. I did not. Richie, I didn't say I don't like you. I don't know you, is what I'm saying. Because we share our interest in a chat and saying what series that we like doesn't mean we know each other. I can't trust somebody on stream that I don't know, you know? If we're not friends, then can we be friends now? I'm going to be honest with you. If I would say this, if you have to ask to be friends with somebody, it's especially on the internet, it's probably a no. Unless it's in like a game. I want to go swimming so bad. Haley, come over. We'll go and we'll borrow my parents' pool. You would have been a pro. I know. I should have started in the gym earlier.
Hegel.
7 out of 10 times it worked. It definitely works when you're younger. If I was to just walk up to somebody randomly today, they'd probably be like, especially in New England. Ready? This is exactly what happened. They'd probably go, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Is it still warm there in October? No. No, it's not. It'll be nice and, it's gonna be cool. Probably brisk. Please? I asked nicely. Thank you. I think Tiff and I are friends, but I'm parasocial. I'm friends with, I would say most people on Twitch I would consider friends, but I've also known you guys a lot more than I know anybody on YouTube. But also, like, some of them are at more of a distance than others, and that's just a matter of fact. Like, I think that's one thing that is really hard to navigate for a lot of people on Twitch. I've just had experiences in the past where I was planning to travel, and I'm not going to name names or anything. And somebody that was on Twitch thought they could include themselves into my travel plans and that we could hang out and everything. Meanwhile, I had never talked to this person one-on-one and tried to coordinate dates and everything. And I had to be very clear and say, I'm sorry, I don't really know you. I'm not comfortable hanging out with you like that. And on top of that, they also lied about what Megan had told her, because Megan and I were planning to hang out. And then, so they lied to me about what Megan said. And we both called them out on it. And it became a whole thing. You see me on vacation? No, you didn't. But yeah, that is why I'm upfront and I'm honest. I mean it when I say I love you guys. Like, I do care. I consider a lot of you guys friends, but it's like, sometimes there's different levels to friendship, and I think that's totally okay. I think that's totally okay. I also think meeting in like group settings kind of like helps break the ice on that, you know? And it's hard to navigate. It's different if there's like a group and then, you know, like, you know, you really kind of like hit it off with a few people and you hang out in person. Because that's happened. But yeah, it can really create some awkward instances, awkward circumstances. And the crazy part is, the person got mad at me, cut ties and blocked me on everything, wasn't mad at Megan even though they fucking lied about it. That's the craziest part to me. That was the craziest part, that it was somehow my fault that they tried to get involved with my travel plans. You want to play Mermaids with us? I I would play mermaids with you. Half of Brian's Discord is just posting stickers. Exactly. P-balls. That's my best ever Womp since we added this. Happy with that. I completely agree with you, Kendi. But yeah, it made for... It put me in a weird situation. I didn't feel bad about setting a boundary, and I was completely honest. But it's like, you guys know how close Megan and I am. Like, I easily just called her up and asked her. I was like, is this what happened? And she went, no. I didn't say anything of the sort. I was like, okay. Thank you for being honest. But why lie about that? Because I think they wanted to have a reason to be able to book and be there at the same time that they had kind of already made the plans, you know? Like, I think that was the main reason. Is they wanted to be a part of it, but they didn't have, like, a valid reason to be there. But again, I've never really brought that up on stream before, so it's not like this happens all the time, but it's just an example. Richie, my day's great. I've had a great day. I worked earlier. My migraine is currently does not have me in pain, which is always good. They could have just asked. I don't know. It's a hard situation to navigate because obviously we have a very tight-knit community, but I would say this person was at such a distance from knowing me in any capacity that it would have been such an insane thing to even ask, is what I would say. That I didn't know and acted like they were there for me, I would call the police. That's exactly how I would have reacted. And again, there's a reason why I'm not naming the person, because it doesn't matter. But like, nobody has ever even come close to crossing a line in here, I would say. At least not recently. Huh? It's fine. Oh no, y'all can DM me. I do my best to answer. And I do my best to be a good friend when I can. You know, because like I said, I do think interactions that you have on Twitch, for the most part, are genuine, especially at, like, a streamer of my size. Like, I talk and kind of, like, geek out all the time when I hear about, like, you know, the people... I was here when they started college. I was here when they graduated high school. They got their license. When they got married, when they had a baby, and it's like, it's hard to not be somewhat parasocial with that. You know what I mean? Can I DM you for an autograph? You don't want me to sign shit? Yeah, guys, let me break out the Rage O'Brien trading cards. Here we have Brymander. I showed you my bar stools? Exactly, and what's more intimate than that? Thought about it for at least 5 minutes. Amber, you can literally text me anytime. I genuinely, I believe we're friends, even if you don't believe that, but that's okay. I'll be the parasocial one here. I would say this. I've never modded anybody that I wouldn't feel comfortable meeting in person. That's kind of my rule. We are not friends. All right, Ludwig. All right, Ludwig. Charlotte, I think so too. I think it'd be really cool. Sick. If you were Amber's friend, you would play The Hobbit 2003 on stream. Guys, I don't own the game. I'm so sorry. And, you know, I'm not really a big fan of emulating, so it's like, I can't play it, you know? We're coworkers? Got it. That is true. We are coworkers, guys. Amber does have, he has a sub button just like me, so. We are coworkers. I prefer the PS2 Lord of the Ring action games. Dude, ice. I have the GameCube copy of Two Towers sitting right behind me, man. I will send you my childhood copy. I don't want you to send your childhood copy because the everlasting amount of guilt that I would have if something ever happened to it, I would never be able to repay that. Ever, ever, ever. Not even from me, but from, like, the mail or something. I'll tell you, guys, I'll tell you what. For Variety Fall, we're going to play Barbie Horse whatever. Okay? We'll play The Hobbit 2003 if I find it in a game shop. I'll look around. Okay? Barbie Horse, whatever. Can we play Barnyard? Please, 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 please. I will consider it. I still have not done my charity stream for this year, so I have not lost sight of it. It's just going to be after Summer League. I've had a very busy summer, so it's been really, really hard, and you guys know I don't like to half-ass that shit. The hard part is, I can't even use going bald as an incentive now, because I did that on my own before. Yeah, guys, pay charity to shave my head. Brian, you were gonna shave your head anyway. Yeah, you're right. I'll get ME on my left butt cheek, and then WY on the right butt cheek. So that way when I... Never mind. Just a little too far. Dude, long-ass nap for Scoot, man. Scoot's been grinding on that nap sketch. It's gonna be pissed and make me sad. Oh, god damn it, Scoot. All right. Yo, sounds good, man. Enjoy the walk. Oops. Please don't restart. Well, I'm gonna try not to. Got something good going on right here. Huh? Please come up here. Thank you. Oh my god. So stupid. I don't know how it didn't hit him. What I was gonna say, when we get to Fire Sea, I'm probably gonna go non-verbal again. That is for some reason the stage that always gives me the biggest amount of trouble. Even if we have a decent one, we should be on a good pace. Kenny, is that in Pokopia? Or what game is that? Or, oh no, sorry, in ZA. Yeah, it's very cool, huh? I did love the museum in there. Yeah. I gotta play, I've been fiending to play Arceus again recently. So maybe once I beat Crystal, I've been playing through Crystal in my free time. I'm excited to play that a little bit tonight. Oops. As I forgot I got both stars. That's a stupid little, like, 5-10 second time loss right there. It's because I got the stars. I started getting the stars in a different order now. Right there. It never went in. Gotcha, okay. I liked ZA. I don't have as much of an itch to replay that as I do Arceus. To me, Arceus has a little bit more charm. As like a revisit. But I did like both of them. Did that last time too. Just grab that. Yeah, that was in Arceus, that was one nice thing. You had like the flying with Braviary. I think it's Braviary? Can never remember. Backup after backup after backup. Oh, I didn't split after BBH. Skip. Yo, sounds good, Casey. Yeah, I'm not going to be live for... I'll be live for like another 45 minutes, I would say. Considering all the backups, I will take that. Gotta eat every 3 hours, but he only catnapped today. Needed a good long one. His timer was up. Scoot, you be a good boy, okay? Be a good boy for mama. We could save some time in here, too. There's definitely some time to eat off the clock here. Not a ton, but some. He was upset, but we're Gucci now. When he cries now, he gets actual tears, and it's devastating. Tell him to grow up, Victoria. Tell him to start paying some rent around here, then he can start shedding some tears. No, I'm just kidding. And start pulling his weight. Freeloader. Not let him around Brian. I'm a great uncle. Well, okay, I'm a good uncle. Great uncle already has its own... It already has its own designation. I can't even do that. I'm not that old. Great uncle would be if I had, like, a niece or a nephew that already had a kid, right? Like, that's how that works? I'm pretty sure it is. Grandparents. Oh. So I would not be. It's your sibling. Yeah, okay. The only time I ever met my great aunt, one of my great aunts, was when I was like, I think I was like 2 or 3. Oh, okay. Got it. Oh, that makes sense. Wait. I show my cousin's kids are my first cousins once removed because I look it up every time we hang out. Yeah, I never know how that shit works. I just know I'm an uncle. And I have a second cousin who is my cousin's son. Shout out Eric. Hated his ass when he was born. I like him now. Whew, pretty clean. All right, one more in here. I've heard of my cousin's kids as mini cousins. I like that, and I honestly think that should be canon. If we're going to be completely honest. Like, I think that's just what the universal name should be, is mini cousins. Hey, mini cousins. Let's go bowling. I'm already looking forward to the day that Mike and Brittany let me take, like, Noelle to the zoo or, like, to her first Bruins game with Uncle Brian. Or, like, a little museum. But I know it's going to be a little while for that. My cousin and his moms are identical twins. Hold on. Sister cousins? I love that. I feel like that's such a Midwest term. I feel like that's like such a Midwest term. He's literally the coolest. Dude, Noelle is such a sweetheart. I saw a picture of my dad holding her the other day, and she just had the biggest gummy little smile and everything. It was so cute. Dude, my dad's been working out. His bicep was kind of going crazy in the picture. I couldn't believe it. Never seen him have a bicep like that. And 67. Probably on peptides or something. I'm just kidding. Wait. No, I think my parents are 69. That's crazy. I did the math wrong. I could have sworn they were still 67. Are they the same age? My parents? Yes. My dad always makes... my dad is 3 months younger, and he always makes the joke, I married an older woman. Twice. It's such a dad joke to make. Well, it's funny because I mentioned this in stream yesterday, but my parents got divorced and then remarried. So we really did. But yeah, it is a very dad joke to make. What the fuck? I'm not even gonna censor myself. What the hell was that? Age before beauty. That's also very funny. I think Brittany is like a year or two younger than Mike. I'm pretty sure. My sister-in-law and my brother. I can't remember the exact ages. He loves to bring up, you know, I'm older than you. Not by much, buddy. That is funny. My brother and we're Irish twins. We're only a year and a half apart. Actually, less than that, somebody pointed out. We're only 15 months apart. My parents were like, all right, let's just get this shit over with. They're like, all right, dude, I don't want to, like, let's not prolong this. Let's just get the last one out of here. Just finish this up. Don't want to have to prolong this shit. It was nice though, because my brother and I could always be on the same sports teams for the most part. Some of them were grade dependent because he was a grade below me. But it at least made it, for the most part, easier on my parents for a lot of different practices. And we basically wore like the same size clothes because we're virtually the same height. Mike is like a half an inch taller than me. So I round up and just say an inch. Which it was nice because I always had a buddy growing up, you know? Like, sure, we fought. Like, it's just typical brother shit, you know? But I'm very lucky. He was always my player too, you know? P-balls! Have I ever told y'all about my brother? I can't remember. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of the dome. I think I can name... I think I could list most people that have siblings, even if I don't know. I think it's usually like a vibe. I'm an only child. I was gonna say... So that's why I put some pause into it. I was like, I feel like you would have mentioned that by now. So that's why I was like, that's why I didn't go like, yes. I was like, I feel like Andrew would have mentioned a brother by now. Especially all the stories I've told with my brother. Yo, later, Laura. Thank you for chilling. Sorry, I'm frustrated at that really, really stupid mistake I just made. It's okay. Yo, what up, Cram? We'll keep it going. Not so sure about this anymore, but yeah, dude, that was a tough L to take on that elevator. Really tough L. I'm going to focus up. I'm probably not going to say much for a few minutes, just so you guys know. I'm going to see if I can... If I try really hard, I'm going to try to bring this back. But we'll see. I'm going to put on average splits for now so I don't think about it. Just focus on gaming. Okay. Not bad. It's a good start. Do that 2 more times. I'll be very, very happy with that. 2 more times. Itchy. Dinner tonight? I might have some pasta. Scary. All right, we got 2 more in TTM. We can get through Snowman's Land. There's like 10 to 15 seconds in there that we can save if it goes well. I think this can be brought back. I just need to, like I said, I'm really just going to focus on this for a minute. See if we can bring this shit back. Be a hell of a story, lads.
Here we go.
Uh, uh.
Hey, go. Here we go. Here we go.
Ah, dude, we were like 0.1 off of a real gold. Again, this is average splits, so that we're not ahead in the run right now, but we did make up some time. So just keep that in mind.
Hey, go.
And for anybody wondering, the reason why I'm on average splits is it's a lot nicer to look at than like plus 45 or whatever it is. But there's like a minute or more available left in the run. Towards the...
Mamma mia.
Now there's 0 left in the run. Oh my god, that was so fucking funny. Oh my god. That's insane. I feel pain. I feel pain, but it's okay. It's okay, guys. It was a good run. It was a very, very good run. Very, very good run. I am going to call it here. I have movie night tonight with Emily, Haley, and her husband. So I am going to send... I was going to say that, but it felt too mean. No. You guys are totally fine. It's my own actions, you know? I'm going to go ahead and send a raid. I'm going to raid my dude Fire Dragon if you guys want to watch some Sunshine speedruns. He's going for the 324. They've been very, very entertaining. So if you guys want to stick around for it and support a homie, that's always cool, man. It's always cool to send some love someone's way. But I will catch you guys, if not tomorrow, I'll let you guys know in Discord for sure. Join the Discord, sub to the YouTube. Yo, thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it. I'll get a PB. I'll get a PB on the next set of runs. Today was just... I got some things that I got to work out. No, I really appreciate it. I don't know if... Are you streaming tonight, Sarah? If you're streaming tonight, I'll make sure I come through and I watch. I'll make sure of it, and I'll even take an adult multivitamin. You are? All right, sick. And if you guys aren't following Sarah, please follow Sarah. That's literally my goat right there. But I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Drink water. Move your body. I love you guys very much. Take care of yourselves, all right? All right. I'll see you later. Goodbye.
Dude, are the emotes distorted in the chat, or is it just me?